Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, would the Midsummer Classic be another stepping stone to Triple Crown glory in Barbados for the Guineas-winning colt People's Champ? A clash of Derby winners in Jamaica where Samantha Fletcher creates history, becoming the first female rider to land a race car triple at Caymanas Park, and an electrifying finish to the Juddmonte Cheveley Park Stakes in Britain. First, to the Garrison Savannah in Barbados, where 11 runners face the starter in the Midsummer Classic, second leg of the Triple Crown series. All the top Guinness finishers in August returning. Number 2, Dream Society, fourth in the Guinness, the 9-5 favourite for champion trainer Victor Cheeseman, taking aim at a fourth consecutive Midsummer Classic win after scoring with Brave Star, 17 million US, then War Eagle last year. Guinness third placer Rachel, the 6th horse at 9-1 in the betting. Number 10, the Triple Crown seeking People's Champ, the 2-1 second favourite. And number 11, Guinness runner-up, the Conky Man at 4-1. Neil Gill has the race call.
He raises his flag and he sends them racing for the Barbados Midsummer Creole Classic. And they got out to a level beginning. Criterion is the first to show. He's going to come from on the outside to take it up. So it is Criterion in front from Queen Justina in second position. On the outside we can see the Spoiled Child. Supermodel is along the rails. Then comes Basil the Gal. Dream Society is in the hunt early. Then comes on the inside is Rachel. Then one from last is People's Champ, and last is To the Rose, as they thunder down the stretch for the first time. And it is Criterion in front, now being passed by the Spoiled Child. In third position is Queen Justina. Then comes Dream Society in fourth. Rachel is in fifth position. Then along the rails was Supermodel. Going by now is Basil the Gal. Between horses is People's Champ. Then on the outside of People's Champ comes Dashing Star, To the Rose, and the Conky Man is your back marker. As they go down the back stretch, and it is Criterion in front. On the outside is on the outside of that one is the Spoiled Child, who's going ever closer. Dream Society is moving up nicely along the rails in third. Then on the outside of them we can see Rachel. The Conky Man is moving nicely. So too is People's Champ, who's now being asked to move and get a little closer. So too is To the Rose. Supermodel is going the wrong direction. Then comes Dashing Star, and Basil the Gal is the back marker as they race to the 2 furlong pole. And it is still Criterion on the inside. Here comes Rachel, who sweeps by. So too on the outside. Here comes People's Champ as they turn for home. And it is Rachel in front. Here comes People's Champ. It's People's Champ in front, who hits the front. On the inside is Rachel, who's not going to give up. But it is all over. Bird is shouting. We still will have a chance at Triple Crown history this year.
Champion jockey Rashid Hughes has the field covered here after his patient and perfectly measured ride for his second Midsummer Classic win after Oberoi in 2017. Hughes sees what turns out to be a mild challenge from the inside horse Rachel and scores by 2 1/4 lengths. People's Champ for Owners Kid Syndicate and Trin Begonia and Stefan Narayan Singh scores as a 2-1 bet. Rachel at 9-1 second, and the 38-1 outsider Dashing Star third. 1 minute 53.20 seconds, the winning time for 9 furlongs for trainer Andrew Nunes' second midsummer win. He won with Kendall Moon in 2011. Marlon Sharkey Price, the winning groom. Now the first horse to win the first 2 legs of the Triple Crown since J.D. Chandler's Noble Intent in 2014. Will People's Champ become the first Barbados Triple Crown winner since Savvy Joseph's Are You Talking to Me in 2009? The 30th of October will be decision day when this Sir Charles Williams bred colt is set to go in the Derby. Another headliner on Saturday's Garrison Savannah card was the BTBA Breeder Sprint over 5.5 furlongs. The 2018 Derby winner Gandalf, a big 2-5 favourite. Top jockey Ricky Walcott in the white silks has a 6-year-old full of running on the outside.
As they turn for home, and it is Gandalf in front. On the outside is Stealing, and down the stretch they come, and it is Gandalf coming along on the rails. Here comes Stolen. It's Gandalf and Stolen. Gandalf and Stolen. Gandalf will get home.
10 wins in 26 lifetime starts this for Gandalf, scoring by a half length over the 7-2 shot Stolen with a strong effort. 106 even. Gandalf's winning time in the Breeder Sprint for owners Bills Inc. and trainer Victor Cheeseman. At the mention of Are You Talking to Me, how about trainer Savvy Joseph Jr. repeating as champion at GULFSTREAM Park Spring Summer Meet in Florida with massive numbers? He has finished the 2021 campaign with 71 victories, a whopping 36 more than his nearest rival. Safi also had a colony leading 8 stakes wins and horses earnings of over $2.4 million in the season that ran from April to September.
Let's head now to Jamaica's Caymanas Park, where Saturday's main event was the Menudo Trophy over 10 furlongs.
Double Classic winner, the 6-horse Calculus under Shane Ellis, out for his first run in 49 days since his early August Jamaica Derby triumph. Also in the field, last year's Derby champion, the 2-horse King Arthur, with red-hot leading jockey Anthony Thomas aboard. Let's go to the race call now with Bran Rickman, the 2-1 favourite Calculus, with work to do in 5th spot here as the field negotiates the final bend.
3/8 of a mile to run. They make their way in the final part of the bend, and it is King Arthur who dictates terms. The Double Crown is left 2 lengths back in second. Eroy on the outside. Crimson shaken up. Calculus needs to do more than Hovercraft and Sentient, but King Arthur brings them into the lane in the Menudo Trophy and holds on to what looks to be a good-looking lead as they run past the 3/16th. Crimson trying to close against the rail. Double Crown in the center, and Eroy kicking in widest of them all. They leave the furlong pole. Can they catch King Arthur? Crimson trying to do it on the rail. So to Eroy and Double Crown. Hovercraft running on late over against the fence, but it is King Arthur and awesome Anthony Thomas driven out to win it.
King Arthur really solid in victory here in the Menudo at 5-2 odds under Anthony Thomas's skillful ride, fending off Crimson's inside rally. Calculus lost in the 7-horse field. 2:07 4/5 the winning time for 10 furlongs for trainer Jason DaCosta and owner Carlton Watson. 2 days later, lots of excitement on Monday's card. First, the 2020 champion 2-year-old Further and Beyond impressively snapped a 3-race winless run with an awesome performance in the 3-year-old and up overnight allowance main event with Linton Steadman aboard.
As they make their way inside the final 3/16th, and this Further and Beyond, a quick change of hold by Steadman and a crack or two of the left-hand stick, and Further and Beyond begins to come away from them. Inside the final 16th, Further and Beyond will outclass this field of horses and win it easily in the end. Steadman easing down, they win by 7, maybe more.
Further and Beyond makes it look easy by 8 3/4 lengths in the hands of Linton Steadman in the 3-year-old and up overnight allowance. 1:31 4/5 the winning time for 7.5 furlongs for champion trainer Anthony Baba Nunes. And check out some Jamaican history here with jockey Samantha Fletcher already with 2 wins on the card, closing fast on the outside in the white silks with red sleeves aboard Honey Bunch, trying to become the first female rider ever to score a triple success on a single race card at Caymanas Park.
As they make their way to the furlong pole, it is Paraiso. Honey Bunch now beginning to eat into the lead as they run toward the 16th pole, and now Honey Bunch looks to be getting the better of Paraiso. Will Samantha Fletcher have her 3-timer on the card? Yes, she will. Honey Bunch gives it to her by 2 lengths over Paraiso.
This has never been achieved before in Jamaican racing history, a female rider landing a triple. Fletcher's first win came in the day's 5th race, an optional claiming over 4 furlongs straight aboard 9-1 bet Cat's Rigger. She returned half an hour later to win the claiming 6th race over 5 furlongs straight by a neck aboard the 6-1 shot Just Trick Me. And even money favourite Honey Bunch there in the maiden condition 11th race, completing history.
Checking in on Britain now before we go, where the big Cambridgeshire meet at Newmarket ended on Saturday with the Juddmonte Cheveley Park Stakes, the richest on the card, at over £283,000.
And here's a finish to be remembered for a long time. The 11-1 front runner Flotus with James Doyle in the saddle, full of running and seemingly in control, 2 furlongs out from the finish. But keep your eyes on the 14-1 bet Tenebrism with Ryan Moore aboard, coming from the back of the field and would close rapidly.
Inside the 2, Sacred Bridge, Sondrine on the extreme flank, but Flotus has gone down into the dip with Sondrine coming out of the pack. Desert Dreamer changes course. They're going to have to struggle to get Flotus back. On the near side, Tenebrism is staying on strongly. Tenebrism coming at Flotus, who needs the line. Tenebrism bursts through to win the Cheveley Park.
Tenebrism with a terrific burst of finishing speed to win the Cheveley Park Stakes by a length, with more up for trainer Aidan O'Brien. Now a consideration for the Breeders' Cup meet in the USA in November. Tenebrism clocked 1 minute 11 seconds even for 6 furlongs.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.